Are reveals of LEGO's 18+ sets less exciting, or is it just me? I can't help but shake this feeling that things just aren't what they used to be. It's not like we aren't seeing sets in the level we expect of them being revealed every single month, but it just doesn't feel like that magical excitement is being captured anymore. Why is that? Why are these reveals less an event and just your everyday social media post whenever it drops? I think I might have an idea. I should clarify here, I'm talking about the LEGO sets that see separate social media posts whenever they're revealed, the 18+ LEGO sets, but not just the ones from LEGO Icons. Only a short while ago, we called them all D2Cs, a term you might see people toss around these days still when referring to sets like these. In my last video, I went over the history of the sets LEGO had adults in mind for, and what types of sets we had over time. That window where they were exclusive to only LEGO, that was back when these big sets were sold from LEGO directly to the consumer. A direct-to-consumer set, usually abbreviated as a D2C. These reveals would be accompanied by press releases and would see early access releases, both which continues to this day. So what's changed? Everything seems to be running the same as expected, but why aren't these sets nearly as hyped up as they used to? What constitutes hype for that matter? I should clarify that. In the past, with reveals like these, the overall LEGO community just universally would have excitement for something. You'd feel this from things as realistic as an expert-level sports car to the zaniest builds like a Ninjago City set. Even people who weren't going to get the sets would be excited because it's something big and something new. Now it just feels like everyone goes, oh, there it is, and then moves on. Let's look into why that is, as I feel there are several factors at play. In the last video, we came to the conclusion that most of the modern 18+ LEGO sets were not intended for the serious LEGO fan. Rather, that they are mostly intended for people who aren't normally into LEGO, but may be interested in one that's clearly catered to them. I'll have the video linked at the end of this video, as well as in the description if you want more details on why that is. One thing we didn't go over though, is just how broad of an audience the general public is. LEGO fans are still a rather small group within the global population after all, and with so many people to cater to bring into the fold of LEGO enjoyment, there are a lot of bases to cover. With that comes experimentation and relying on what's familiar. These days, LEGO will often focus on making sure what they're releasing with their adults welcome packaging are LEGO models of something iconic, whether from history or from niches in pop culture. Iconic things like the 1961 Corvette or a sculpture of the Eiffel Tower, and then pop culture icons outside of those you see toys for. Sets like Hocus Pocus and Seinfeld. These are all sets that are trendy and familiar, but aren't quite up the alley of serious adult LEGO fans who are looking for more functionality and creative non-specific designs, and with that, a disconnect from the excitement the rest of the world has, dampening the overall impact of sets like these being revealed. That's not to say some of those serious fans won't be excited, just not as many as there could be. Which is ironic, because their excitement has bolstered the hype with reveals before. Reveals like Ninjago City Gardens had was unprecedented for so many reasons, but primarily due to the long-lasting thought the line of sets died with the retirement of the LEGO Ninjago movie sets. Those original ones were revered for being beautiful and flashy, while also being technical wonders in how they were built. More recently, excitement was monumental for sets like the Lion Knight's Castle, a LEGO set celebrating the 90th anniversary of LEGO by encapsulating the wonder of the original castle product line. That classic LEGO theme of castle is often held to the highest regard in the community and is respected for its impact. So sets like this getting the reveal it did brought incredible excitement, even for those not necessarily connected to the original theme. Since then, both of those sets have received further installments. Ninjago City Markets was revealed to not nearly as much fanfare. The conclusion I've seen people come to is to blame the set's layout, as it doesn't look as full as the others, despite having more pieces than all the sets that came before it in the line. Unfortunate really, as it's quite the fantastic build. Now, with the successor of the Lion Knight's Castle, we're actually looking at a reimagining of a set from another iconic classic LEGO theme, Pirates. Eldorado Fortress is more directly inspired by the set of the same name that released in 1989, and is, because of that, something we're already familiar with. Now, this set has a dense build, and features some intense building techniques to appear more detailed than its inspiration, but that doesn't necessarily bolster the excitement to the person looking at photos. It already having a shape we're familiar with also not helping as much. None of these are bad things, but the Lion Knight's Castle being something we've never seen before set an impressive precedence. Ironically, at the same time the castle came out, a reimagining of a classic LEGO space set, the Galaxy Explorer, released. It's designed more in line with the Eldorado Fortress set, as they both are directly inspired by iconic sets from the 80s, with some design permutations for flair, although the Galaxy Explorer's newer features stand out more at a glance compared to the Fortress. It should be said, there was another Pirates set at this caliber released as a part of a LEGO Ideas line, Pirates of Barracuda Bay. At first glance, it is something completely new, but built into it is a reimagining of one of LEGO's most iconic pirate ships, the Black Sea's Barracuda. By offering more to the concept, rather than just the build you're most familiar with, it did so much to turn heads. This was also the first proper remake of a classic LEGO set at this level, so that also added to the excitement. So what gives? Why was Eldorado so different? Why wouldn't someone want a bigger Ninjago City set? In reality, I think it's just people setting their expectations too high. It's warranted, especially with how incredible some of these sets can be, but the bar can only be set so high and overcome. Not that any of the sets mentioned are bad, mind you, they are all still quite incredible. It's worse when something truly isn't of the quality and attention to detail you'd expect from LEGO, too. A reveal like the Ultimate Collector Series Republic Gunship saw some serious negativity when certain care wasn't taken in what was included, on top of its reveal communication being full of misinformation, for example. We can't expect these brands to be perfect, of course, but there are just some times where it feels like there wasn't much care put into how things were presented as you'd expect they should, and it dampens the excitement. Another factor that might be killing the hype for reveals is the rumor mill. It seems as the years go on, more people seem privy to what's coming in LEGO's future and start to spread rumors, even if they don't turn out to be true or just end up being a lucky guess. One such set was the Back to the Future Time Machine. Rumors for that set started ages before the usual production cycle would begin for a LEGO set. Likely meeting some excited fans said something that just so happened to come true years later. We were already prepared for it because of that though, and it didn't seem to get the acclaim one would expect it revealed because of it. Another such set was Rivendell, the return of LEGO's Lord of the Rings line. It was too good to be true, but one day, it was revealed, but not nearly to the excitement we'd expect because we had an inkling from rumors that it was coming. This is especially troubling as it seems further leaks and rumors, that I will not be going into here, have shown up for potential future products at this level of status as well. Many different options likely set for 2024, and worth being exciting about should they come to fruition, and now we're already clued into what they could be already. There isn't going to be that at-level shock and awe for so many sets deserving of that, should any of these rumors come to fruition, and it's such a shame. Lastly, and I honestly think this is the biggest factor, is oversaturation. So DTCs became the 18+ sets, right? We know this, but not all of these sets that are 18+ are sold directly to the consumer by LEGO anymore. In fact, some sets, like the Botanicals, show up in stores right away. The number of LEGO Icon sets has nearly doubled over the past few years, Ideas is cranking out more sets than ever, and now nearly every single theme is adopting the 18+ branding in order to encourage more builders to join. The 18+ branding, meant to symbolize the greatest of LEGO sets these days, has seemingly lost its meaning by having too many options available with it. If so many sets are 18+ now, what's to get excited over another one? Especially when it feels like ones with the individual social media posts and press releases are showing up nearly every other week instead of once a month. I think there's starting to be too much to get excited over. We don't have that old level of excitement to share between just how many options are out there and how many sets are getting revealed in succession. It's really a shame that's the case, as so many great sets have come from this increase in 18+ sets. Not that we can all afford them, though. The fact so many of these are priced so high too gets people less excited about even more sets releasing outside of their budgets. Defeating even. Maybe I'm just a junkie of all the excitement I've been used to. Or maybe my time working at a LEGO store made me experience a heightened level of excitement for reveals just due to interacting with so many other excited people. Is it really just me? If you feel like these big set reveals aren't as exciting as they used to be, you can let me know down in the comments. If you want to, you can share what big LEGO set reveal got you the most excited as well. If you'd like to support this channel, you can donate an amount of your choice with super thanks by clicking the thanks button. Your comment gets highlighted in the comment section for your generosity. You'll find sets featured in this video to purchase in the tagged product section on your screen. I may earn a small commission if you do. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like it. I'm Pen, and I'll see you next time.